G'day there, just a really quick review of the Alpharms LX20 lever action shotgun made in Turkey. Just received it, it's just out the box. There's not a lot on the internet, so I thought I'd throw this up just so everyone's got some information on the product. It's pretty good. Like, I've owned an Adler A110 previously, and I'll do a few comparisons to it. All in all, for the price, which was $569 from Cleaver Firearms in Queensland, $50 postage and $90 transfer fee. It's a really nice lever action shotgun for the money. First things I've noticed in comparison to the Adler A110 is there's no beaded rail across the top of the barrel. That's better in my opinion. The beaded rail on the Adler A110 had like a powder finish coat paint on it, and it all chipped off all the way down, which made my brand new gun look pretty crap, to be truthful. This is a blued barrel. The barrel on this is 20 inches, and it's a lot heavier than the Adler A110. If you can look at the chamber here, for some comparison how thick that chamber is, it's thick as. Like there's more weight to the gun in the fore section here than the Adler, and the barrel taper ends about here. So it's a lot more chunkier barrel. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 inches of taper from the chamber. So there's a lot more meat to it. It's really, really nice. I also think the locking mechanism, the loading and locking mechanism, is slightly better than the Adler, as it sort of locks into place here. It rotates into place and screws in. On the Adler, the bolt will come forward and just clip in, which I was, it was faultless. It worked every time, but I was a bit hesitant to put solid slugs through it because I was just worried about whether it was just the clip that's going to hold this in place. But as you can see with this one, it actually screws. See that last bit there? Screws it into place. So it's actually slightly more advanced locking and loading mechanism that you've got on this gun than the Adler. So it'll go in like that and lock in, which is good. Action on it's good, not too stiff. It's stiff when it comes out the box, but after about 100 workings, so the grease has got in the tracks, and it's good to go now. So you can see how it loads up there. That's fine. Piccaninny rail on the top here can come off along with the rifle sight, which is a pretty basic sight, but it's a shotgun, so they'll do the job. Front sight is one of those red fibre optic sights. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Never had one of those before, so we'll see. Choke system is exactly the same as the Adler. Instead of coming with 3 chokes, the Alpharms LX20 comes with 4. The taking down the actual rifle to clean, the Alpharms LX20 is slightly more complicated. You've got a locking nut there, a spacer, a locking nut in here, which you can view through here to see whether it's still tight after firing it a few times, I guess. So visual inspection port. But that's your main one that keeps the full stock on there, or the full grip up to the actual loading mechanism there. And you've got another piccaninny rail on the bottom, so one there and one on the top. Safety is your basic trigger safety, which is here. Firing action, how light the trigger is, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Stock's pretty grippy. I do like the cushion pad. It seems that will absorb some shock, no doubt. But yeah, it's a great gun for the money. Like over the two, compared to the Adler, there's a lot more metal, and it's made a lot heavier duty, this Alpharms one. If you can see how thick this steel thing is, it's a lot. Yeah, it feels more sturdier. So a lot thicker, and the barrel as well. It actually reminds me of a cannon. It's just really, really thick around the chamber. It comes up nicely when aiming for clays and things like that. Pretty smooth. I always felt the A110 was too light. It felt like I was firing a 12 gauge that's mounted in a bit of poly pipe. So this one does have a bit more weight to it. And yeah, no, it's a nice gun. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So if you're toying with getting one, I fully recommend it. In fact, I haven't fired it yet, but if this loading and ejection mechanism works as good as the Adler A110, I'd say this could be a better gun. So there you go. So that's an out of the box review. I'm about to take it for a shoot now, and I'll post a video up to let you know how it goes. Thanks, mate.